Hi, it is June 1st, official day of goal, and I didn't do a before picture of this, but I just have to show the after. This was stacked full of boxes and an easel and a couple small pieces of furniture, a small chest, and a small filing cabinet that was all donatable. I had, I think, in the end, 14 boxes of miscellaneous, which included toys and all of that. My boys are at the pool, and I need to go to them. They're technically not supposed to be there by themselves. And thankfully, we're at a little community pool where everybody watches out for each other. So pretty idyllic, but I still need to get there soon. But June 1st deadline, it's a quiet house, and I'm like, I'm going to take the minute to share. So it's not perfect. I feel like I'm not representing Marie Kondo in that sense. It's not perfect, but it is so much better, and I am definitely going to celebrate. So our living room is, lived in. And these boxes are going to be given to my sister. She wants all of my baby stuff that I ended up finding. And we have a kid's sleeping bag and stuff for my 4-month-old nephew. And then there's a whole bunch of memorabilia stuff here. I just briefly mentioned that before I moved on to the other boxes. I got this Punjab when I was in India right after high school. So like 20 years ago, I found it in the chest that I don't know if you remember video 1 seeing, that I rescued from my parents' house before they sold and downsized. And I just got a text from my mom yesterday that they had their auction. And it's all official for them too. They've moved on, downsized house, upsized land. It's kind of crazy. I think I showed my trophies. I think this is so funny. Most improved, Spirit Award. I'm all about spirit. If somebody wants to win more than me, they can. I'm good with that. I'd rather have the relationship than defeat somebody else and break it. It's probably needs a therapy moment. So I've got to set up our computer. We had a scare with a virus. Our kitchen, I'm really proud of our kitchen and dining room, and you won't know it. I probably should have moved a bunch of stuff. I do Instacart, giving a plug for Instacart, having somebody else shop for me and deliver. It's so great, but we have gotten rid of a ton of appliances. We used to have something on this one that I've moved and combined. It was a food saver that's a sous vide machine. So it's takes all the air out and lets you keep things at a regular temperature. But all of those appliances and everything, we got rid of several things. And then our dining room right here used to be a couple bookshelves of cookbooks, and I've moved all of the cookbooks. And we've only got wine on our wine shelves now. I really, really love that. I feel like this room is probably the least cluttered it's ever been. This cupboard just had things piling out of it, and now you can actually see what you're getting at, and things are grouped so much better. Coffee, tea, stuff you put in all your coffee and tea. There's very little up here. We used to have appliances up here. Yeah, we made space. This drawer, I took it out and redid. This was all full of chopsticks in here. So now we have less chopsticks. I just can't tell you how good it feels to have gotten rid of so much stuff. I'm trying to go to glass, use less plastic. All of my glass containers for food storage fit in one drawer. I KonMarie that stuff down. I want to cuss in here. Oh, this was just a mess. This cupboard was just a mess. All of my baking goods that are on that third shelf had been shoved in this corner closet here, and I could never get to them. I never knew what we had. And then I mentioned my husband's a chef in previous videos, so all of this stuff is for our kids cannot get into it. It's scientific equipment that he uses to turn like mangoes into caviar and stuff. The chemicals are touchy and have to be used just right. So those are now not just, we have no idea where they are. They're on a top shelf where our kids can't get them, along with the marshmallows we use in our fire pit. Good stuff. So one other shelf that I need to do a little bit more organizing to, but I mean, we're in much better shape. I need to organize rags and everything in here, but medicine's all in one spot. Rags are all in one spot. I have somebody coming home and I'm not quiet anymore, but this used to be chock full. We didn't know what appliances were in here. We're good. Hi, Pierce, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you done?
Someone pooped in the pool.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Wow, well, that's quite a moment for what I'm doing right now. Poop in the pool. I don't think it was a Snickers bar, everybody. All right, so my storage area here is gone. Please see past the clutter. I hope you have a vision past the clutter. Davin's room, unmade bed. The chest that I had growing up from my grandpa is in here. It replaced the other one we had. His closet is so much better. I know it still looks like there's a lot of stuff, but it is not overflowing books. All the toys are somewhat organized. His trophies you can actually see. Clothes. You know, they're kids. Can't expect it perfect all the time. And then clean clothes to put away. And then here we are. Pierce's room. We've got another unmade bed, but he's really been enjoying his room. He spent a lot of time in here. We got to stuff all of his toys, stuffed animals back in that beanbag designed for that. But that's really great. And then we've got clean clothes right here. But I mean, his closet is so much better. I mean, we've got all of his art stuff here that he can pull out. His room is not cluttered like crazy. It's just feeling so much better. Really so much better. I think those are the biggest rooms I saw a difference in. My room looks better. Our bathrooms feel better too. I still have this room. So I'm just gonna be real and honest. June 1st was my deadline, and I'm gonna consolidate this and put it all back in the closet. And we're gonna shut those doors, and maybe in the fall I'll pick this project back up again. So, celebrations of good things, and I've gotta answer my children. So, thanks for tuning in. It feels really good, even though it's not perfect.